Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a flying machine for all your farming needs. Let's get started. Alright, so first up, I'm going to be showing you what this looks like and basically just the basics of it. So here we have the flying machine itself. Pretty simple. So this is just the send off. This is the flying machine itself with this observer right here and the slime. So it's just slime here, piston that way, piston this way, two observers, slime blocks on the side, and a glass block. This can be replaced with a slime block, but you just have to make sure you don't have anything over here or else it will break. We will be showing a tutorial. Don't worry, just showing you around this here. And then right here is the returning station. So you can actually watch this real quick here. So we use trapdoors to return it, because back and forth you can do pretty much as long as you want to, as long as it's within your render distance. Also, you don't have to do it like this. You can hook it up to anything you want, but I'll be showing you how to do that in the tutorial. So let's get on to the tutorial. So we're going to be building this for something that looks a little bit like this, just a simple bamboo farm here. So we're going to want to come right here, go up 4 blocks. I'm going to be building it one off of here, so it goes along here. You can of course build it as high or as low as you want. I mean, you probably don't want to destroy your bamboo, but you can build it however you want. So you're going to do observer right here, and then come off of here and place another one right there. Then you can destroy these blocks, and then under it you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, glass block on the end. Of course, it doesn't have to be a glass block. It can also be a slime block. But if you have anything else on the edge here, it won't work. So I recommend just having a glass block there. Then right here, you want to do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another glass block. Of course, that can just be a regular one, like I said on the other side. Now, you're going to come right here, place your pistons in. One right there, facing that way. And then come on the other side and put one right there, facing like that. So you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Pause the video to take a look. And then next here, we're going to build the return station, so when we build the station to send it off, it doesn't go flying off into the abyss. So we're going to come over here, so you can make sure it's on the front observer here. So this front observer, place an observer right here, then we can destroy these temporary blocks. And then we want to have obsidian block right here, redstone dust, repeater on the observer, and then a trapdoor. We also want to set this repeater to the maximum amount of ticks. So on this side we want to come to the back observer here, not like that one where it's the front one. So we're going to come out here and face an observer into there and put an obsidian block right here. Then we want to come down and put our block of choice right there, put a button on there, and then we want a redstone torch with a repeater on max ticks right there, with another redstone dust, and then a trapdoor. So that's why I said we need to build this first, build that first so it returns. So we can see here, detects that, sends off a redstone signal, which activates that, which sends it back. And when it comes back here, there it is, and then we can activate it with the button. But if you want to have it automated with a farm with something like a daylight sensor or a etho hopper clock, you can simply destroy that down there. Alright, so one little mistake I made here, you want to replace that observer right there with an obsidian block if you want to do this with a farm. I do address this later in the tutorial, but if you're not going that far, little heads up. And then as you're building this, you might want to keep it powered as you're building it, but then you can build whatever system you want off of here. It doesn't have to be obsidian, obviously. So you can build whatever system to just send that off. And then also something I like to say, you can fun. We're gonna put this back in place here, just so it doesn't go flying off on us. So this is the maximum size you can make it. You can put them right by each other, but this is also fully adjustable. So if I wanted a smaller space, we could say bring it down to 3 slime. Then we just do it on the other side as well. Now we have a slightly smaller one. As you can see, it will still work. Grab our button here. Still works just fine. It's just a little bit smaller. Oop, that side is one too big. So this is fully adjustable to your liking. Like I said, they can go side by side. Alright, so as you can see, we now have 2 of them. And also something I forgot to mention, when you're using it for a farm, you need to replace that observer with an obsidian block, because then it will detect that and send out a redstone signal, and then it'll just be a repeating machine. So you want to replace that observer with an obsidian block, but after that you're fully good for using it with a farm. So as you can see, we have a second one over here. If we press this button, you can see they work just fine with each other next to each other. And oh, I forgot to build a returning chamber. Well, that's just gonna go. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. Alright, everyone. That's how you build a flying machine. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, hit that like button and maybe even consider subscribing. If you didn't like it, drop a dislike and give me feedback in the comments. Also, check me out on Twitch. I stream every other day on me and my friends' vanilla SMP server. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.